Thank you all for being here. Naritake Roshi, our illustrious presenters, Sangha members, old and new, family, friends from near and far, joining us to celebrate this amazing anniversary. Around 50 of us did Zazen with all our hearts during the past week's anniversary session. And really this is the best way to enter our 5th decade at Dabasatsu Zendo. The ongoing practice and work at this mountain monastery flows quietly on. Yet we pause. We pause and we move on. We pause at this moment to celebrate the 3 infinities. Infinite gratitude to all things past. Infinite service to all things present. And infinite responsibility to all things future. We say we are commemorating the 60th anniversary of the Zen Studies Society and 40 years since Daibasatsu Zendo Kongoji was formally opened on the bicentennial of the United States, Independence Day. But in fact, the spiritual life of this mountain monastery began long before that. Was it when the Beecher family built the house on the lake? Before that. Was it when the first colonial settlers were drawn to this place of pristine beauty? Before that. Was it when the people of the Lenape, Delaware, and Haudenosaunee nations shared this wilderness with their relations, the bear, the deer, the eagle, the eel, the wolf? Even before that, this magical place precedes any chronology and is beyond geographical borders. Yet, our gratitude to the past also involves very specific Dharma debts. To Sonshaku Roshi, who brought Zen to America, speaking at the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago in 1893. And to his students, of whom we have heard, Daisetsu Taitaro Suzuki, whose scholarly Dharma work inspired the establishment of the Zen Studies Society 60 years ago, as Richard just spoke about, and Nyogen Senzaki, whose inconspicuous yet profound life as a Zen monk initiated the ongoing practice of Zazen in America. One of Senzaki Sensei's disciples was a woman named Shubin Kin Tanahashi, who showed him some haiku by a young monk named Soen Nakagawa. A deep spiritual friendship was born, a karmic link manifesting in the Daibosatsu mandala that continues to unfold. While doing solitary retreats on Mount Daibosatsu in Japan, monk Soen envisioned an international bodhisattva training place. That mountain moved. The monastery became a reality not in Japan, but right here in the Catskills. Realized through Soen Roshi's teaching in America and through D.T. Suzuki's work and through the prodigious efforts of Soen Roshi's Dharma heir, Edo Shimano Roshi, together with generations of enthusiastic Sangha members and Dharma benefactors. Infinite service to all things present. We know from our own Zen experience the truth of interconnectedness. Our thoughts, words, and deeds create our reality. As research in evolutionary science has shown, all beings, plants, fish, animals, birds, insects, are indeed our relatives. We have the same cellular structure, the same basic wish to be happy and safe. When we forget that we are just a small part of this vast network of being and must serve and care for each other, when we forget or ignore that fact, the consequence is pollution of water, soil, air, and most egregiously of spirit. Humans have been forgetting and ignoring this for too long. We know our planet is in crisis. Although the magnitude of climate change may seem beyond comprehension, beyond each individual's ability to make a difference, the Bodhisattva vow that guides our lives starts right here with each moment of awareness and appropriate response. We don't waste a drop of water. We avoid mindless consumption. We nurture every being in the great web of life. When he visited us last year, Noritake Roshi told us a story that I've never forgotten. It's a story about 4 people and a piece of trash. A piece of trash lying on the ground. The first person simply ignores it. The second says, I should pick that up. But I'm so busy, I gotta get to work. maybe later. The third stops, feels rather irritated at someone's carelessness, picks it up, throws it in the garbage can. The fourth picks up this piece of trash. Buddha carries it to the can with a mother's heart. The earth is our mother, and all swimming, crawling, flying, and walking creatures upon it are our relations. Infinite service is our vow to save all beings. Gratitude, service, and responsibility are, in fact, three aspects of that one vow. Infinite responsibility to the future means that we are the gardeners, and we must tend the soil with an understanding of deep ecology, a heart of reverence for the generations of Dharma seekers, scholars, teachers, and artists who follow us. We are here at Daibosatsu Zendo and Shoboji in New York City, moving into our next stage of growth. The seeds planted by the great Buddhist scholars and teachers who came to America from Asia are now flowering and bearing fruits. Those addressing us and performing for us today are eminent examples of this. So we go forward, honoring our remarkable past, offering inspiring teachings to the present, and nurturing the future with discernment. May all our actions come from the pure motivation of the clear mirror mind that is our birthright. May all beings be free from suffering. May we extend this mind over the whole universe, so that we and all beings together may attain maturity in Buddha's wisdom. Thank you.